Chapter 1. The Seeds of a Leader. In the quiet village of Boldest, Burkina Faso, on March 14, 1988, a boy named Ibrahim Traoré was born into a world of simplicity and struggle. The arid landscapes of the Sahel, dotted with acacia trees and mud brick homes, shaped his early years. His parents, modest farmers, toiled under the unrelenting sun to provide for their family. Ibrahim, the youngest of 5 siblings, was a reserved child, often found lost in thought, his eyes scanning the horizon as if searching for something beyond the dusty plains. His curiosity was insatiable, and his mother often recounted how he would ask endless questions about the world. Why the rains came late, why the village lacked electricity, and why their country seemed tethered to foreign powers. At the age of 6, Ibrahim began attending the local primary school, a modest structure with cracked walls and a tin roof that rattled in the wind. Despite the scarcity of books and supplies, he excelled, his teachers noting his sharp mind and quiet determination. By the time he reached Boldest High School, his leadership qualities began to emerge. He organized study groups, mediated disputes among classmates, and spoke passionately about the need for education to uplift their community. His peers admired his ability to inspire, without raising his voice, a trait that would define his future. In 2006, at 18, Ibrahim enrolled at the University of Ouagadougou, pursuing a degree in geology. The bustling capital city was a stark contrast to Boldest's tranquility. Ouagadougou's crowded markets, political rallies, and vibrant student life exposed him to Burkina Faso's deeper challenges: poverty, corruption, and the lingering shadow of colonial influence. He joined student unions, advocating for better campus conditions and affordable education. His speeches, though delivered with calm demeanor, carried a fire that resonated with his peers. "Why must we beg for what is ours?" he once asked during a protest, his words echoing the growing frustration of a generation tired of exploitation. Chapter 2. The Call to Serve. In 2009, Ibrahim made a pivotal decision. He joined the Burkina Faso military. The choice surprised his family, who expected him to pursue a career in geology. But for Ibrahim, the military was a path to serve his nation directly. He saw the armed forces as a means to protect Burkina Faso's sovereignty, especially as terrorist groups like Al-Qaeda and Islamic Maghreb began encroaching on the Sahel. His training was rigorous, but he thrived under pressure. His superiors noted his discipline and strategic thinking, and in 2010, he was sent to Morocco for specialized anti-aircraft training. By 2014, at the age of 26, Ibrahim had risen to the rank of lieutenant. His service took him to northern Mali in 2018, where he joined the United Nations peacekeeping mission. The conflict in Mali was brutal, with jihadist groups launching relentless attacks. Ibrahim's unit faced ambushes and roadside bombs, but he remained composed, earning respect for his courage. He often spent evenings talking to local communities, listening to their fears and hopes. These interactions deepened his understanding of the Sahel's complexities, how poverty and foreign interference fueled instability. "We cannot fight terrorism with guns alone," he told a fellow soldier. "We must give our people a reason to hope." Back in Burkina Faso, the situation was deteriorating. Insurgent attacks were spreading and the government seemed powerless. The military was plagued by low morale, inadequate equipment, and corruption. Ibrahim, now a captain, grew frustrated with the leadership's inability to address these issues. He began quietly organizing discussions among junior officers, planting the seeds of dissent. His vision was clear. Burkina Faso needed a radical change, one that would restore its dignity and self-reliance. Chapter 3. The Coup that shook the nation. On September 30th, 2022, Burkina Faso was at a breaking point. The interim president, Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba, had failed to curb the rising tide of terrorism. Soldiers were dying in ambushes, and entire villages were being displaced. Ibrahim, now 34, could no longer stand by. With a group of loyal officers, he orchestrated a military coup, storming the presidential palace in Ouagadougou. The operation was swift and bloodless, a testament to his strategic acumen. Damiba was ousted, and Ibrahim declared himself interim president. The nation was stunned. At 34, Ibrahim Traoré became Africa's youngest head of state. Standing before a televised audience, clad in military fatigues and a red beret, he spoke with conviction. "We are not here for power," he said. "We are here to restore Burkina Faso to its people. We will defeat terrorism and reclaim our sovereignty." His words ignited hope among the youth, who saw in him a reflection of their aspirations. Crowds gathered in Ouagadougou streets, chanting his name and waving Burkina Faso's green, red, and yellow flag. But the challenges were immense. Burkina Faso was one of the world's poorest nations, heavily relying on foreign aid and burdened by debt. French military presence, a remnant of colonial ties, was deeply unpopular. Ibrahim moved decisively, expelling French troops and canceling military agreements with France. He turned to Russia for support, securing arms and advisors to bolster the fight against insurgents. His actions sparked international controversy, with Western powers accusing him of aligning with an authoritarian regime. Ibrahim was unfazed. "We will partner with those who respect our independence," he declared at a rally,